has been said that obesity is a risk factor of diabetes, especially diabetes type 2. But do you understand how obesity complicates into this condition? Diabetes is a gross condition. It affects many body systems and the normal functioning of the body. So let's see how obesity complicates into this silent killer. These two terms have always been confused, being obese and being overweight. Although we have been using these two terms interchangeably, there is a suitable medical definition of these two terms. So being overweight, the weight might come from muscles, bones, fat, body water, or certain conditions such as gigantism or acromegaly. These are much different from being obese. Being obese, a person's body accumulates a lot of fats abnormally, and these fats might have a negative impact on the person's health. So if you weigh more than 20% of your normal body weight, or your BMI index is above 30, you are considered obese. But this is a rough gauge. It's not always the case. Like having a high BMI index does not necessarily mean that you are unhealthy. Take for example bodybuilders. They accumulate a lot of weight. They have bulk muscles. So they may have a higher BMI index, but this does not mean that their health is at stake. So how does one become obese? Lifestyle plays a key role in this. Consumption of too many calories, over-reliance on fast foods and soft drinks, physical inactivity, and also lack of enough sleep. So there are many risk factors of obesity. So how does obesity increase your risk of diabetes? Remember, there are two types of diabetes. Diabetes type 1, also known as juvenile diabetes, because it can occur in children and it's considered autoimmune. In diabetes type 1, your body does not produce insulin at all. Then there is diabetes type 2, also called insulin resistant or adult onset. So the body produces insulin, but it's not enough, or the cell receptors where insulin bind to are resistant to insulin. You have to understand this. Obesity complicates into diabetes type 2 mostly. So insulin acts like a key to let glucose into your cells. The endoplasmic reticulum in your cells is responsible for processing nutrients in your cells. So when someone is obese, the endoplasmic reticulum is overworked and stressed. So it has to process more nutrients than it can manage. This stress with the endoplasmic reticulum triggers an inflammation that releases proteins called cytokines. A message is sent to the B isolate in the pancreas not to produce insulin, and cytokines in turn also block the signals of insulin receptors, thus gradually causing the cells to become resistant to insulin. When you are resistant to insulin, the body cannot convert glucose into energy, and you end up with persistent high levels of sugar in blood. And this also can complicate other systems such as cardiovascular system, nervous system, and immune system. That's why people with diabetes have a weak immune system and they are prone to other infections. So that is it, guys. You now understand how obesity is a risk factor to diabetes type 2. Okay, if you like the video, comment and share, and meet me in my next video. Thank you.